here's Brody Brazil.
Well, I first saw this headline on Twitter, so I clicked on a link, and it took me to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, who, by the way, could be their own separate conversation and video and discussion right now. They've been taking a selective approach to covering the A's and potential relocation to Las Vegas. I'll leave that one alone. But here's what the headline in this case says. Raiders and Knights would be happy to share the city with the A's. And there's Raider Maxx Crosby right there at a celebrity and charity softball game that was held over the weekend at Las Vegas Ballpark, home of the Aviators. And so the Review-Journal went out there and did some of their work, got some perspectives and opinions from high-profile individuals about maybe what it would look like in Las Vegas if they were to add Major League Baseball. And I'm just going to read straight from the article here before I give you the full-fledged opinion on this. Raiders defensive end Maxx Crosby said he's excited about the prospect of the A's playing on the Strip. Quote, "I think it's huge," Crosby said. Quote, "Being in Oakland for a year, I got to see how that fan base was, and Oakland was incredible. They're just going to bring more fans and more attention to the city." Now, if I'm interpreting this correctly, the idea from Max is that Oakland A's fans will follow their team to Las Vegas. And look, maybe what Max experienced with the Raiders, there is a certain degree to that. I do feel like the Raider fan base has always been a bit transient because they were in Los Angeles and Oakland and now in Las Vegas. And they've made several moves over the years and decades. Some Raider fans, and because football's also just a different beast and animal, they will follow their team like that through city changes. And I've actually had this question posed to me by casual people in Las Vegas that I don't know or I don't have any opinion on. I've also had people who I highly respect in Las Vegas and from Nevada ask me, like, how do you think Oakland A's fans will do if their team moves? Like, how many will follow them to Las Vegas? And I almost laugh when I hear that question because I think the answer is like literally 0.0. I'm talking about people who are from or currently live in Oakland or Northern California right now. Not those of you who are A's fans from across the country, across the globe. You're separate. We're talking about how many people from Oakland would follow the A's to their new state and their new city. How many people would fly from Oakland to Las Vegas and go to games? Like Maxx Crosby here saw it a different way. They're just going to bring more fans and more attention to the city. The A's? Like, the A's moving are going to have to build their own new fan base in Las Vegas. And, like, I don't know Max's background. Max is a football guy, and he's just got a different experience here. I'm not doing this video to put blame on Maxx Crosby because he saw and he went through something different. I'm telling you, as somebody who understands the A's fan base and also understands how things have played out. Maybe under different circumstances, there would be a large group of A's fans if things happen differently that would follow their team and would still be loyal. But the way this has gone, and again, when I've got that question from people in Nevada or in Las Vegas, they mean well by asking it. They're curious because they expect it to a certain degree that some people would follow. And I should retract what I said. It's not 0.0, but it's probably like 0.2%, which is like 50 people or fewer, maybe 5. I don't know. It's a handful of people. There's not a lot of people who, in my opinion, my perspective, knowing the A's fan base, that are going to remain extremely loyal following this move under these circumstances. So, again, the Review-Journal doing this work and using this as their headline. This was like literally the catch on Twitter. The bait on Twitter was this quote. "I think it's huge that Crosby was in Oakland. He saw how that fan base was, and they're just going to bring more fans and more attention to the city of Las Vegas." You know how the ratio went on that tweet. Yeah. So kind of falls in line with some of the stuff that the Review Journal has been doing. Again, I'll park that one right there for now, but definitely wanted to get the perspective and share the perspective for you from the Oakland side of this and how I think it'll go. You don't get carryover Oakland fans down to Las Vegas. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. Thumbs up on this video since you made it here all the way to the end. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel so that I can definitely see you next time.